What's up guys, Qehzy here, bringing you guys another tutorial. And before I get into it, I just want to give a shout out to Visa. He was the one that showed me this effect and basically taught me it. He can do a lot more than I can with it. He has so many different variations and things, and he's really talented and creative at finding different things in Cinema 4D, and he's good in Photoshop as well. I've known him for a long time. Haven't really talked to him in like, I don't know, like 8 months or something. But he just talking to me the other day and showed me this. So yeah, go check out his channel in the description. Huge shout out to him. But basically this is like a cube effect. I don't really know what to call it. But there's a lot of variations to this, but these are the two I'm going to show you. This is, I guess, you could say it's what Louis did, Dare Louis. With his old style. I'm not exactly sure if this is what he did, but it's similar to it with the kind of the cubes kind of bursting out, and he did it in like the corners and things. This is like right in the middle, and this is kind of like an abstract render. If you just had the normal extrude NURBS and moved it back a little bit, it might look a bit better, but yeah, you could probably do a lot with both of these, honestly. They're really good for intro designing and stuff. This one is actually really cool. With the cubes, you can have them spinning and stuff, and it could go from the normal logo and form into this and like do all this crazy stuff. I don't know. There's so much you can do with this effect. I've played around with it a bit, so let's get into it. So first of all, you just want to get your AI file, so go to File, Merge, and then go pick out your logo, or you can use text. And what you're going to want to do is go to Plugins, Nitroblast Spline Break. If you don't have Nitroblast, the link will be in the description, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys will have Nitroblast because it's super awesome. And the settings I use, this may vary upon your Lightroom, is a width of 20 and a height of 20. And it looks like they actually spelled width wrong in the program. It appears to be HT, so yeah, that's not good. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, Cinema 4D, but whatever. Then I'm going to go to caps, or not to caps, below where it says caps, and it says depth, and I'm going to go with 50. Again, you can adjust accordingly to your Lightroom. And then that's all we need from that, and then we're going to go to MoGraph, Fracture, and put that Nitroblast in the Fracture. Make sure you have the Nitroblast selected and nothing else, and click C on the keyboard. Then you're going to want to right-click, Delete Without Children, and then right-click that null and Delete Without Children as well. Then you can just minimize the fracture, and I'm feeling a sneeze coming on, so yeah, sorry if I was talking a little bit weird. I don't know. Just feeling the sneeze coming. It's gonna bother me now. But okay, so you got your fracture here, and now this is where you can get creative. You can do a lot of things. You could probably just put this in a HyperNURBS and get some like yeah, you get some like circle things. I don't know. I just thought of that, but I'm going to show you the more abstract way with all the cubes and stuff, so I'm just going to go, make sure you have fracture selected. I'm going to go to MoGraph, Effector, Random, and I'm going to uncheck position, check scale, and I'm going to make the scale a little bit negative for each X, Y, and Z, so like that. And I'm going to check rotation, and I'm going to bump each one up a little bit, so like that, and there you go. That's pretty simple. If you want, you can check position and just bring it down, something like that. But if you are an intro designer, you could do something where it starts all at 0 and then kind of just twists and turns into this, and it's really cool. I played around with it. I'm not going to show you because it's going to take a lot of time, but yeah, so this is the first way. Pretty cool. You could probably put this in a Greebler, which I'm going to try. Hopefully this doesn't like crash my computer or something. But let me just adjust these settings, and let's hope for the best. Alright, there you go. It didn't crash, but there's a cool little effect. I don't want to render it out because it might take a while, but yeah. So you can just mess about there. Yeah, so that's the first way. So I'm going to delete this random effector and go back and show you the second way. So I'm going to select the fracture again. I'm going to right click, simulation tags, and this rigid body, I guess. I think it's rigid. I'm pretty sure it's rigid. It's a soft G, not rigid. It's rigid, yeah. Rigid body. And then I'm going to go to the settings where it says collision, inherit tag, apply tag to children, individual elements, go to all, go to dynamics, and trigger on collision. And then you want to get a shape of your choice. Doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter depending on what kind of effect you want. So I'm going to just use a sphere, but what I mean by what kind of effect you want is like what kind of shape it's going to kind of explode in. So I'm just going to use a circle or a sphere because it's simple and easy. I'm going to go to 0 and I'm going to move this sphere back and I'm going to hit a keyframe. I'm going to move it forward to about 20 and I'm going to move the circle forward so it's through the logo, and I'm going to hit the keyframe again, and I'm going to go back to 0, back to my camera. I'm going to right click on the sphere, go to simulation tags and collider body, and then I'm just going to move the timeline forward and boom, there you go. Nice little explosion effect of cubes. Yeah, so you could probably actually combine these two. I don't know what that would look like. Probably look pretty funky. But yeah, so Visa has a lot more variations of this with his Greebler and stuff. He has a way to make it like look cartoony and crazy things. So I know for a fact you can get really creative with this effect and do a lot with it. So if you guys create anything cool, feel free to tweet it at me at Qehzy. Please drop a like on this video. Hopefully we can get to 100 likes. And leave some tutorial suggestions in the description. If you have anything creative or something you'd want to see, or an effect you know that you want to show me to do a tutorial on, feel free to message me, tweet me, add me on Skype, all that good stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and hope you have a great day. Peace.